Did you know that Toby Keith had one of the greatest comebacks in country music history? Throughout the 90s, Toby Keith would be a consistent hit maker, charting several #1 hits and several top 10 hits. And he would actually have the most played song in the 90s, which should have been a Cowboy, and several other big hits like Who's That Man and He Ain't Worth Missing and others. But in the late 90s, after the release of his song Dreamwalking, his career would hit a little bit of a slump. 3 of the songs he released in the late 90s wouldn't even break the top 40. And he would only have one song around this time that would even break the top 20, and that song was Get You Some. It would peak at number 18 on the country music charts. But his career would finally make a turnaround in November of 1999 when he would release the song How You Like Me Now. It would become a #1 hit, and it would become one of Toby Keith's biggest songs to date. And it would become one of his signature songs, and it would launch his comeback. He would follow that up with the song Country Comes to Town, which would be a top 5 hit. Then he would release 6 songs in a row that would go to #1 on the country music charts. He would go on to become one of the biggest stars of the 2000s, and he would have some of the biggest hits of the 2000s too, like As Good As I Once Was, Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, Beer for My Horses, Who's Your Daddy, and several others. So like I said, Toby Keith had one of the greatest comebacks in country music history. Let me know who you think also had a great comeback. Over and out.